The top 5 dissers slash diss songs of all time. Good afternoon. I pray that you're feeling blessed and highly favored on today. Getting right into things, man. So this is the Just Trill Media top 5 diss songs of all time. Let me throw dissers in there as well because you're going to see a lot of repeat offenders on here. And I'm going to be mixing, one person might have 2 or 3 songs as to why they made it at that particular spot on the list. Now understand, if you're an OG from back in them African Bambaataa Supersonic days, then you may have a different opinion. Of course, this is an updated version, and if you haven't heard the songs listed here, go check them out immediately before you jump in the comment section, man, talking about, man, you don't know music. Now, to make this list is a certain set of credentials that typically you would have had to follow. You got to really do some dissing, man. None of that subliminal Yo Gotti, Lil Durk, Jay-Z-ish, and obviously I can't cuss on YouTube how I want to. And with a few exceptions, typically you got to pop your ish at the end of the track and really speak your mind in order to qualify for this particular list. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start it off with number 5, and we're gonna start this one off with the Chicago legend himself, FBG Duck. You know what I mean? The reason why he's made the number 5 spot, dead biatches and exposing me. Like most people on this countdown, you're going to see some repeat offenders once again. So meaning they had about 2 to 5 disses. So I'm combining these just to keep everything efficient. So first off, exposing me, easily one of the hardest, most demonic songs you'll ever hear in your life.
That's the way it go. I'ma hit this cut, you hit that cut, better know which way to go. Got some information that you would hate to know. Niggas talk that, but they don't even know who made the way. Drop a bag on your head, my shooters get paid to blow. Around and slide through the O, like I'm from the O. Let off 23 to 7 more, that's how I come for bro. T-Way ain't get shot inside his head, but he ain't make it though. They got so many dead. I don't know who says.
They blanking so hard, you almost forget that they speaking on deceased black men. You almost forget that this is actually what they speaking on. It had you in here dissing these men that you ain't never met in your life. Pass it to me. The way Duck and Ruger passing the flow back and forth to each other, being more disrespectful each verse than the last is crazy. And it felt like they really meant this. And as far as Duck's last release video, Dead Biatches, just extremely disrespectful and just got a whole demonic little theme to it. He in the video sweating, looking like he on perk 30, you know what I mean? And it's just what he's speaking on, man. It's crazy, you feel me? But yeah, you really can't even listen to that one like that, you know what I mean? Because it's just it kind of changed the temperature in the room. A certain spirit come in there, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, this still qualifies him for the number 5 spot on the list, just based on the level of disrespect that was in the song. Now, on to number 4. We got the legendary OG3, aka Mo3, in the building. If you're not familiar with Osama, which is another moniker that he went by during this time period, then you definitely need to go get your research on. In fact, I knew of him already from the Sierra remix, the and Everybody Ain't Your Friend. But what I didn't know was he was gangster like this, until I heard him on the song I'm the Truth.
Got my foot on they neck, street do too much. Real hockey stick. Y'all just a punk. This chopper got a flag. And tell the ops I want a bunch of pics. Ready to fofo. Ready we hop out on feet. Under my nuts. Yeah, there they go. We fetch them. Hit Goofy and Donald Duck. Put one of them up, the other one they hollin' shake back. Hollin' shake, okay, it's cool. We'll smoke him later like a shake sack.
Yeah, till I heard that. And then, based on, the YouTube algorithm is pretty good at times. They be hating on me, but when you listening to music, they gonna pull up other songs. So then I heard that 211 and that 219.
So they been misled, they been misinformed. Like, nah, niggas ain't no diss round. I'm diss round. My partner dead gone. They had birthday though. You know something me in real life though. That's okay. Don't hurt nobody. Don't do it, baby. Cause I've been traumatized. Blame it on my face. If I say so, my youngest go crazy. You better let know, but no, they don't want that. This is for my enemies, please don't tell on me. Heard about my background, got too much felony. Real, back down, that weapon stay on me. And I'm telling 219, that's my memory. Yeah, they don't want to talk about the real. Go tell them people how them boys got hit, how they do it. Gunfire slinging, I put up a stick something. What? And shoot something, this ain't no money. Think up, it ain't lips text to the top, nigga, this the one. Looking with 30, heard the op trying to get rid of us. You heard about a rapper sprinter in a crossfire? Yes, sir, I did. I heard that extra ripped up gang.
And then I began to really see how publicized the beef was between him, Yella Beezy, and Trap Boy Freddy. Again, another repeat offender because this is a 3-for-1. But just to give you an idea of how good these songs are, we all know that this music is like wrestling. So usually you like who you identify with. And of course I identify more with Trap Boy Freddy and Beezy because these my type of guys in the streets. They, you know, they fresh as hell. They more so on the hustling side of things. You know, they the hustling type of gangster, the money getting type. And as Mo3 said, he was more so the dirty, fake clothes wearing gangster and that was broke his whole life. So I ain't had no choice but to step on Ish. But due to his ability to sing and the aggression in which he was spewing these disses at the backup dancer and whatchamacallit as he referred to him as, it made it extremely catchy. And you can hear the pain in his voice when he's speaking on Lil Bubba made that, you know, and Roy Lee, R.I.P. man, my dog Roy Lee, man. You can hear it in his voice, you know, and if you're not on these songs, I strongly encourage you to go check them out immediately, and this alone earns Mo3 that number 4 slot on the list. Now coming in at number 3, I got Gucci Mane LaFleur, another repeat offender. You know, sometimes I forget that the youth, they just know this new Gucci, this well put together, 6-pack Gucci, you know what I mean? But it was a time when he was the best definition of gangster when it came down to this musical ish, you know what I mean? Now, the songs that earned him the number 3 spot on this list would be Shook Them Haters Off, Big Broke Records, Bankrupt Records, If I Wasn't Trapping, I Wouldn't Be Special, Gucci Like to Shoot, Gucci Known to Murk, Can't Snitch, Got 14 months, Damn, Melly Yes Man, True Sucking Cat. Man, they bring back good memories. And of course, you know, you got the truth in that What Kind of King. What kind of king do a birthday bash in a leather suit wearing leather pants? You know what I mean? Just good memories, man. But if you ain't heard these, you slipping. Go do your research immediately. I remember hearing these songs for the first time. You know what I mean? That shook them haters off, man. If you want just some real beef with a real, I'm on East Atlanta, Moreland Avenue all day, every day. They come through, see me riding in that yellow vet, that candy red 74 Oldsmobile on 6s. Nigga, my real cost more than your whole life. Hey, too hard. Everybody know, you know, the truth, of course. You know how he dissing Jeezy on there, you know, but you may not know that What Kind of King. That's one of the more underrated diss songs of all time, man. He dissed the hell out T.I. on there, and Tip ain't say nothing. You know, he definitely ain't come to him like he did Lil Flip. You know, I'm just saying, but you know that earns WAP the number 3 spot on the list. Now, number 2, I got Dolph Gabbana. Don't play with me. Play with your. Now I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, in case you didn't know, and that's what, you know, during CIAA where the 100 shots went down, you know what I mean, where they tried to end them the first time, you know. But this song is so powerful because to this day when I'm downtown, I hear this song being played at least 2 times. I hear folks bumping it out they whip, you know what I mean. Shoot, you know, it's instantly whoever you got issues with, you know what I mean, when you listen to this song. Instantly, whoever you got issues with, you feel like he's speaking for you. You know what I mean? Like, damn, if I see Brett anywhere, goddamn, this got to go down. You feel me? I'm over here hearing this, you know, stop sneak this and dodging. Let's get it popping. Oh, pussy, oh, pussy, you know, this is easily one of the most scathing diss tracks in the history of rap, man. And the video was just as hard, man. Had the fake Yo Gotti, had his brother in there, man. You know. This is just gonna go down as easily one of the you know realest diss songs in the history of hip hop, you know. And as Dolph said, you know, when they hear this ish, they gonna play it 5 times, and he wasn't lying. You know, I know it's not popular. You know, I know Yo Gotti a gatekeeper, but damn, you know, Dolph Gabbana was on your bumper line, Brody. You know, R.I.P. to Dolph. If you ain't never heard that song, man, go play it and see if you don't run it back at least 2 times, if not the whole 5. You know, now. Honorable mentions, obviously, I got Davon Bennett on there, man. King Von. You know, the only reason he ain't make the list is because he never dedicated a whole song to dissing his ops. He just dissed him in every song. Like, that was just a part of him. You know what I mean? Like, that was just his whole swag and stilo. Like, I'm just going to diss him on every track. You know what I mean? So I really didn't have a full one to reference that, you know, would suffice me putting him on this list. But I bet Wooski feel this one. Shout out to shout out to Wooski. You know what I mean? Secondly, I got No Vaseline on here. You know, that's a little bit outside of my age bracket, so I ain't really feel it. You know how OG might feel it, but just to all the OGs out there, I am aware that this is one of the top diss songs in y'all opinion, man. So I do got it on here, you know, with Dre Day and all that, with Dre and Snoop. So I'm aware, but they just ain't make the list, you know. Oh yeah, and I couldn't forget the legendary Eazy-E. He should have made the list. That's my fault, you know what I mean, when I was putting these slots together, but I'm certainly going to throw you in on the honorable mentions. That real motherfucking G.
So you wanna reload, then you'll get smoked. Then I hope that your fans understand when you talk about spraying me. The same records that you're making is spraying me. Motherfucker Dre, motherfucker Snoop, motherfucker Death Row. Yo, and here comes my next blow.
Easily one of the hardest diss songs ever to the youth. If you ain't on that one, go check that one out immediately. It might make you look at Snoop Dogg and them a little bit differently. Mother Dre, mother Snoop, mother Death Row. Oh, and here comes my left blow. Yeah, definitely go check that one out for sure. Yeah, you know what I mean? Lastly, I have thirdly rather, I got that boy Andrella on here, Mr. F Your Homie, He Dead. You know, most of they got hit in the head, big. Easily one of my favorite songs ever. You know, really everybody bit his line. You know, F Your Homie, He Dead. Easily one of my favorite songs, but you know, I see you. You know, and he done got better as an overall artist, man. So I see you. You know what I mean? Keep on doing your thing, you know what I mean? And lastly, I got 50 on here, and 50 really could have made the list, because that piggy bank, if you was alive during this time and you remember that piggy bank, and you remember when he dropped that Hail Mary, man, he was on Ja Rule bumper so hard, man. And on piggy bank, he just dissed everybody. He had everybody mad, you know what I mean? So it's just surprising to see how he done transcended the rap game and just really done came into a mogul, you know what I mean, and just doing his thing, man. But yeah, 50 could have definitely made the list. He's certainly up there, but you know, there's only so many slots, so man, I had to make some tough decisions. But that is one of the more legendary disses out there, you know. And on top of everything, 50 ain't get touched, so you know, I'm just saying. But with that being said, coming in at the number one spot, you know, I got Tupac Shakur with Hit 'Em Up, man. I know you didn't think I was gonna do a list of diss songs and I had a legend himself on here. You know, you're tripping. He the originator of all this. I remember when I first heard the song that Hit 'Em Up, man, my mouth literally dropped. I couldn't believe he was dissing Biggie like that. Like, bro, who he talk, bro? No, he didn't, bro. The whole song just hard. You know, this one speaks for itself. And you know, to the youth, if you're not on this one, definitely go back, do your research, and check this one out. But on top of everything, like I said, Pac, another repeat offender, you know, because intertwined in this, I got Bomb First on the Machiavelli intro, you know what I mean, where he dissing again, you know, Jay-Z, he getting at everybody. And then we got Against All Odds, where he dissing Nas, Fugees, Haitian Jack, man, he getting at everybody, Dr. Dre, Puffy, etc. And then I even got him on Toss It Up, where he dissing Puffy and Dre at the end of the song, calling Dre gay, telling Puffy it don't matter if you kiss my ass from here across the street, nigga, it's on. You know, Pop was just a fool, man. He dissed him on an R&B song, but man, bro, too tough, man. You know, but that's my list of the top 5 dissers / diss songs of all time. Y'all jump in the comment section, let me know what y'all think, and feel free to offer a critique. Even if you're not as well versed musically, man, it's YouTube, so everybody entitled to drop their opinion in the comments. And until next time, certainly be blessed. 1.